Well, I certainly didn't notice that when I invaded the city here. Look at the many armies they have right by me. Oh dear. This ought to be interesting. Now, I don't believe I have declared... Okay, good. I have not declared war on them, but they have 3 full armies right outside of the city that I just took from their neighbors, and so I'm ready for a battle. Hello everyone, I am SurrealBeliefs, and welcome back to my Roman campaign for Total War Rome 2. Now, let us commence with our battle. I could have one over here if I so chose to. You know what? I think I do. Let's go ahead and fight them. Just like that. Alright buddy, you and me. Fisticuffs. Let's do it. Alright, some slingers. Let's see. Oathsworn. A lot of them. Nasty business that is. They even have ballista. Well, let's see how that will pan out for them. I shall see all of you on the battlefield. Here we go. Okay, now let me tell you about how ambushes work. Essentially, you do not want to just come in with all of your infantry soldiers and try to fight them just like that. From time to time you can break them all, but other times they will stay and fight. We are fighting Oathsworn. They will not break so easily. So what would you do in that case? Well, you need to utilize your ranged units. You want to try to utilize them as much as you can to damage them. And so in this case, that's what I need to do myself. Now what we shall do is take all of my legionaries, beautiful sons of guns they are, put them over here, just like that, right? Good. Auxiliaries, I'll put them on the left-hand side like this. And then I'll put one group of my most experienced cavalry on that side too. Now next, I'll put my other 2 groups of cavalry on the right-hand side, the right flank. Alright, next I have scorpions back here. Scorpions will be behind my auxiliaries just a little bit. Then finally I have ballista who will fire directly down upon them. So that's how we shall fight this battle. And that's how it shall be. But for now, let's just kind of group them all up, lock it up, and move it back a little bit. Maybe a little bit more, yeah, a bit like that. Now can I turn that a little bit? Oh, I can. Whoa, that's kind of fun. Okay, so let's kind of turn it a little bit, and that looks pretty good. So I think we're pretty good to go. I'll move up my ballista slightly. Alright, so they're all together. They're, well, not my scorpions. They don't need to be together with anyone else. Let's begin the battle right now and unleash hell. So let's fire directly at their ballista. I want that ballista gone. That's what I need destroyed immediately. I will let my scorpions fire at their cavalry. That would be better than try to fire at their ballista. So now they see me, they know I'm here, but they're disappearing, unfortunately. So let's bring up my cavalry and try to reveal them as they kind of move closer together. Now, I believe, yes, I did fire at them, but I don't know if I got any kills really at all. Let's move up. I didn't expect them to disappear so suddenly, so let's be careful with that. Up we go. Alright, now we have found them. Good. Now we can begin to fire again and try to destroy all of their ballista. Oh, that was glorious indeed. Okay, let's keep on firing at them. They have more ballista over there. I'm going to try to get my own shots in. Hold on. My turn. Oh, I can't see for crap. Whee! Oh, that's too far. Oh, way too far. Oh, how do you even aim like that? I don't think I'm in a good location for this, to be honest. Jeez, forget that. Okay, we'll just let them fire as they can. We'll try to take out their ballista and kill who we can. Oh! Yeah, they're a lot better at this than I am. But potentially not every single ballista can actually see them. So, at this point, they can charge uphill and then deal with my legionaries. So, they're in a really bad place. They're beginning to advance now, which is fun. Oh, they're actually... their ballista's firing at my cavalry. No wonder they lost so many evasive maneuvers! Oh dear! We'll move over here for now. Right over here. Let's see, other cavalry members. Let's move you over here now. And then finally, auxiliaries will move you up a little bit. Like that. Okay. I could have my men advance soon, but I want to be careful and try to take out the rest of... you wish you had ballista to fight me with, don't you? Don't you? We have one more here. Let's take out that one, and we'll be in a really good place after that. Come on. Just these guys. Right over here. Come on. It'll be beautiful. Everyone will be happy. Come on, ballista. Do it now. Do it now. Oh, wow. That went flying. That was interesting. Wow. That one was a little bit more powerful. So I think we destroyed all of their ballista, thankfully. If we had not, we would have lost many men, and that would have been unfortunate. Now, if they're not going to advance towards me, I'm not going to fight them just yet. I will let them... Yeah, see, they lost their whole crew. Well, isn't that unfortunate? Okay, let's go ahead and just fast forward as we let my ballista kind of just wreak havoc, because, man, freaking Oathsworn are nothing to gawk at. Here, we'll even use some explosive ammunition. Boom. I'm surprised they're not coming towards me yet. So, we'll let them do that. Alright, so it would be in 207 BC when Gaius Claudius Nero would fight Hannibal, but what he would do, he would leave his campfires on, this age-old trick, and from there he would march north to fight the brother-in-law of Hannibal, Hasdrubal, and he would end up killing Hasdrubal up north. And Hannibal had no clue that he had even left his camp. The fox had been outfoxed. Uh-oh, there's their little buddies. Oh my! I didn't mean for my scorpions to move up that close. Alright. Let's go forward and fight their noble horses. Let's see, you guys can fire at this group now. Come on, quickly, quickly. This is your time to fire. Oh, if you don't do it now, we're going to be in trouble. You're not doing it. Okay. There we go. There's so few. Why? Oh, they're speeding up now. Great. Now they're going to be able to kill a lot. Glorious. That's not glorious at all. Alright, it's time to advance now. I'm pretty certain. That's a lot of men. Ooh. They're beginning to waver now? Really? Just from that little charge. That is something. They lost 40 men from that few horsemen. Well, that's interesting. Alright, let's move up my cavalry now. Did you kill the guys who were charging at you? I think they did. Yeah. Huh. That's fun. Okay. Let's see. You're done firing at them, right? Let's just try to kill a few more Oathsworn and then we'll go right in. We have them surrounded now. Oh, here's our slingers. Here's my scorpion crew. Oh dear, scorpion crew. Flee! Flee! No. Okay. Let's fire at those two horses now. Noble horsemen. Is he? That's interesting. Who's attacking him? Oh, their slingers are. Okay, well I'll go fire at them. Look at that. The range on their men is just incredible. And here I am trying to avoid fighting them, and they're actually getting a few good kills in with their ranged units. Let's kill their javelin men, or sorry, their slingers now quickly, as my ballistas wreak hell upon their Oathsworn, because again, I am a little bit intimidated by them, so clearly I want them dead, on my own terms and any other terms. And it gives me a little bit of time to talk about history as well. Sometimes I can talk really fast, it's weird. When I'm more chilled out, then I don't speak as quickly, but when I'm having fun and I'm all excited, well, it gets a little bit chatty. Alright, let's see, let's keep on fighting. Alright, it's time to advance now. What I'll do is take my legionaries over here, have these guys advance like that, and then group number 2 will advance over here. We'll try to, oh, hello, don't walk up. We'll try to hit them from two sides. Ballista, I will let you move up, but you will not fire right now, because if they try to fire, oh, those are my giant ones, huh? They are. Huh, I forgot to change them out, shoot. Alright, well that's fine. Let's finish off their friends now with all of my skirmishers. Let's see, auxiliaries, let's get you out here. I want to try to kill them all before they can leave the battlefield. Alright, so we're moving into position now. My javelins are going to destroy their slingers, who are very deadly, but in this case they just cannot hold up to my men. Alright, we have more slingers over here. We're trying to kill some more Oathsworn. Lovely. Oh, hi bird. Alright, let's fire at these other slingers now. Boom! Alright, we don't need to fast forward now. We can just watch the battle as it goes. Get pierced by shaft! Alright, let's see what they'll try to do. I can hit them from two sides now. Very good. I want them to all advance together. Let's move up here. Let's move up here. You move over here. We have them surrounded. That's very good. Now stay in your skirmish mode and fire at this Oathsworn. That's what you can do. I'll have you use your flaming shots for now. And you can really destroy them. Now my cavalry can move out. Good. Alright, ballistas, you cannot move forward, which is fine. Not too sad about that. Here comes their Oathsworn. Let's begin to charge at them. Like this. And like this. Alright, now they're fighting. Pelas being thrown, spears, all that good stuff. Let's go after them over here. And over here. Now finally, sit them there, here. And now you can advance forward to go after what's left. Alright, here we go. We're advancing all over, and we're doing just fine. Now, I don't know what you fools are doing, but you need to get away from these Oathsworn. That's not what you need to be doing. Alright, let's move all of you over here now. Let's check out the fight real quick. We're fighting them at various points. They can't hold up to us. There's no way they could. Now, why did I lose so many of my men? Was I hit by a ballista? That had to be the case, because there's no other route. Okay, I may have hit my own men with a ballista. My general should die soon, which is not what I wanted, but either that or the Oathsworn are really that scary. That is truly intimidating if they were able to do that type of damage to my men. Oh, look at you guys catching up to my soldiers. Interesting. Okay. We've won over here. Let's move up a little bit more. We'll finish off their men. It's a little bit more Oathsworn to kill. we're finishing off their spear warriors who are fairly formidable. Alright, we can fight over here now, and then you fellas can get into your formation. And you can finally come help me out. Here, hit those guys from behind. You can move over here, go after the Oathsworn. We'll destroy them all, kill them all, and end this battle. See, when you're fighting a very intimidating foe who's known as being very tough, even a battle like this where you ambush them can be quite bloody. It's not just a simple affair like, oh, I have them surrounded, it'll be an easy route. No. I didn't have trees, I was right in the middle of the field. I mean, I was behind this hill, which was pretty cool, but we still managed to bloody them up a lot. Now, I'm really curious about what killed my men here. I'm really thinking it was my ballista. Where there's no way they really got that many kills on my general. See, look, I lost a few of his men. Yeah, I just don't know. I'm seeing a lot of his men here, so maybe the Oathsworn were just able to really get some good hits on him. Or I probably wasn't even paying attention to him. Now, I believe we have won this fight. That's excellent. I'm trying to rout them where I can to prevent any future battle from lasting too long. See, that was a bit messy, but I maintained my hold on the whole map. They had no way to outmaneuver me. They were trapped here. Now, if I did not have ballista, that would have been much bloodier, but that's okay. I do. Let's go ahead and quit this fight. Besides the victory. We killed over 1,300 men. They killed 383. We didn't lose very many to friendly fire, so that means they got all of his kills on my general, who might be dead. Unless that was my first cohort. I have no clue who lost that many men. But yes. From 206 to 202 BC, Carthage was mostly defeated in Iberia, but barely held on. At the Battle of Ilipa, Scipio Africanus would draw his men into formation daily for 7 days, but would decline to fight. He put the Romans in the center of his formation when he chose to fight, and the Iberians on his wings. Now, prior to that, what he did is that every single day he would put his Romans, or sorry, I got this a little bit mixed up. What I believe he did here was that when he actually went to go fight, is that he put the Romans on the wings instead of in the center. He put his Iberian men in the center. So for 7 days, just to re-clarify, is that what he did was put his Romans in the center and the Iberians on his wings. So when you're seeing that for 7 days, you think that no matter what, that's what he will be doing. So when the Punic leaders Mago and Hasdrubal Gisco expected Scipio's Roman infantry to hold the center, what they found was that the Iberian soldiers held the center and the Romans on the wings for this fight at the Battle of Ilipa. Alright, let's go over here. Look at that, 3 full armies, the mountain men. That's rather hairy. The glory of Epona. The sons of Smertrios. Neat. So you can see how far I've gone in my campaign now. I mean, we've had some pretty cool fights. I'm enjoying this immensely. Alright, let's see. You are good at zeal. So I shall have you go forth in zeal. Boop. Just like that. Okay. Over here I can fight 2 armies. I have that choice to do so. That might be one option that I take. Let's look all around. I would have rather fortified, but I know I can't. Now, what is really eating up all of my food? I want to know that. Let's just go look at our provinces now. Let's see. Oh, well, a lot of provinces are eating up my food, but I didn't think it would be that many. Goodness. Alright, what we can do is, let's see, -4 public order. That's hilarious. -4 food, sure, but I can get more food from this. That would counter that. For, let's see, Pannonia. I know you're eating a lot of my food. Let's see, over here, we're converting that location. Alright. I think we are pretty good. I might actually end his turn and see if they'll come to fight me. That'll be fun to see that. So, that's what I shall do. Let's go look at my other legions real quick, just to make sure that we've moved them all. Legion 7, España. Yeah, we're moving you out here to go ahead and fight in Greece very soon. Once you're a little bit closer. Yeah, I'll have you up there. Just fine. Legion 4, you're moving here too. I'll have you take Sparta. Legion 3, where shall you go? Let's see. Legion 3. I'm gonna have you go after Athens. And finally, Legion 6 is going directly to Africa. Oh, changed my mind. That's what you're doing now. Oh no, wait, I was gonna have I keep forgetting my fleet was going to go there instead. Right. So I'll have you take Larissa then. So we'll get ready and we'll simultaneously hit them everywhere, or I'll just have them all land down here and prepare. I don't want them to be caught at sea, so we have to be careful with that. Alright. I think we're pretty good to go, right? Yeah. I've captured a lot of land. I'm getting a lot more money from trading. Alright, let's end this turn just for a little bit of fun here. Alright, so when the battle commenced, as I said, the Romans were instead placed on the wings, and Carthage placed their best men in the center, and the Carthaginian mercenaries were placed on the wings, and they would be easily defeated by the Romans, and so the Romans were able to completely envelop them and destroy them. Alright, we have a big fight here. A lot of foes to beat up on. That is really a lot of men to fight. I could withdraw and bring them closer back. I might do that. Let's see how that will work for us. Yeah, I could easily beat this, but let's retreat. They're heading back towards me. Good. Now we only have 2 armies to fight. Now, that last group only had 1 extra little group of, I believe it was cavalry, but noble horses are tough, and I didn't want to deal with that extra little group there. A lot of tough oath swords, so they have their most veteran infantry here. Now, I'm going to end the episode here, but we will have a huge battle very soon, and we'll continue to talk about what was happening in Iberia up until the very end of the Second Punic War. So I shall see all of you later, and as always, until then,